As you guys know, I am a passport brother. Right now, I am in Thailand. I have been to Phuket, Bangkok, and now I am in Hua Hin. I want you men to understand that Thailand has no social programs. No food stamps, no government housing, and no child support. Good respectable jobs are hard to get, and many of the respectable jobs do not pay that well. Many of these young girls are raised to be wives and mothers. Because of this, many of these girls' dream is to get married and have a family of their own. So, they start to look for a husband before they graduate high school. She falls in love, she gets pregnant, and the guy takes off. She has to feed herself and the child. This is why in every city in Thailand, there are massage parlors every 5 feet. So, in Thailand, just because the girl had done some stuff on the side does not make her a bad girl. People do what they have to do. Now, if you meet a girl at the mall, and she has no job, it usually means her job is being a professional girlfriend. This also means that she will look the part of a nice girl. The type of girl you can introduce to your mother and family. If you want to meet a high-quality Asian woman, then the best way to meet her is when she is working a respectable job. It does not mean she has not done stuff in the past that she is not proud of. People do what they have to do. But she did not keep doing it. She stopped when she was able to do so. All the men on YouTube who are in healthy, stable, long-term relationships with a Thai woman met her when she was working a respectable job. Plus, if you get off the plane and think you are going to meet one of these women quickly. No. It does not work that way. You have to show these women that you are here for the long term. All the men on YouTube showed these women they were here for the long term. They either came back or never left Thailand. Thai women are not stupid. Many will not take you seriously until they know that you are serious. The very young ones will assume you are serious, but the older ones have seen too much. Okay, let's get into the video. When you made so many bad decisions, that he has to come back to talk to you.
I have some more analogies here when it comes to, well, you used to have a bunch of casual sex, but now you found a guy you like, you want to have a relationship with him, so now you're going to make him wait. You go to McDonald's, right? Okay, there's 3 people in front of you, they all get a cheeseburger for $2, $3, whatever. You finally get to the cashier, and they say, that'll be $1,000 for you because I like you the most. Those other customers were just a mistake, or I was just having fun.
I get a $1,000 burger when everybody else got the regular price. Wait, why would he do that?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Okay, here is the truth. I am 60 years old. All the women I have known that have done this never stop playing stupid games. They play games with their children and other family members. They think they are smarter than everyone else. They never learn that this stuff does not work, and all it does is pisses people off and makes people not trust you.
I mean, you got 100+ men telling you here that they prefer women to have lower body counts.
All of them are delusional.
This is the quintessential example of what I mean when I say female standards are respected and supposed to be adhered to, whereas male standards are considered delusional. Let me ask you a question. Would you say that in general, most women prefer a man taller than themselves?
Yeah, that's true.
Would it be fair to say that in general, women prefer a man that makes more money than them?
Yes, I guess some, yeah.
In general. Would it be fair to say that women want a guy that is more confident and ambitious than themselves?
Yeah, those things, yes.
Okay, what if I said that women are delusional for these inherent standards?
I don't think it's delusional to have those standards.
Stop the show right there. I don't think it's delusional that they want women that have low body counts.
Yeah, but why?
Hold on, stop the show.
The reason.
You have the expectations as a woman, I want to attract this type of guy. I think I'm on the level of this type of guy. And the reality is you're not. You're really going to end up heartbroken. You woke up every day and told yourself in the mirror, daily affirmations, I'm a 10. I'm going to manifest this. I'm going to attract the energy that I put out. All of that is bullshit. All of that is bullshit. You live in a world where someone has to pick you too. It's just not about what you believe about yourself. It's about the way the world sees you as well. If you would have started being objective and being able to take some constructive criticism and being able to say that I'm not the shit that I thought I was, or I hyped myself up to be. If you continue to hold a certain attitude about yourself that is not aligned with reality, reality is going to show you what the fuck is up. And when it does, it's gonna punch you in the face. You're gonna be so much more heartbroken and wish that you had just been more realistic and maybe took advantage of some of the opportunities that were presented to you in terms of dating.
Here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys want an average guy? here's the issue, right? Average women don't want average guys because they think that they're not average. They think that they're above average. You have average women that are going to be chasing after exceptional or above average men. They're going to curve men who are average, who are actually on their level. That's why you get caught up with boys and in situationships and a guy never committing to you or a guy who's cheating on you because you're shooting out of your league. So if you think you're a 10, surely you must deserve a 10. You're going to chase after Chad. You're going to spend your 20s a bunch of dudes. You're never going to like actually get into a proper monogamous relationship. You'd rather have the divided attention of a hyper attractive guy than actually have commitment from like an average dude because you think you're above average. That's the problem in the dating marketplace.
Like, I feel like I run into men all the time who will like say something to their homeboy or like say something, a compliment loud enough for me to hear, not directly speaking to me, but just so I can hear it so I can say thank you. And that's like their way of knowing if they can come and talk to me or not. And I remember when I was younger, like I could be in a group of 20 girls and the guy would not care. He would come part the Red Sea and come and get my number. Like what happened to that? Where did that get lost? Did it get lost because of these dating apps? Like, I've never been on a dating app and I will never be on one just because I just don't feel like my man is on there. I feel like my man is going to see me in person. He's not going to be afraid. He's going to come and talk to me. Right? So like, am I doing something wrong? Or like, is that over with? Are they just expecting us to come and talk to them? Like, are y'all going to approach them? Because hell would freeze over before.
Overwhelming majority of the time it's the woman leaving. 70 to 80% of women initiate divorce. What incentive does a man have to leave a woman that he gets down on one knee and asks to be his wife and spend the rest of his life with?
I hate that you guys, make it seem that all women are just bored and we just end up in relationships because of whatever.
What do you think the number one cause of divorce is?
I would say it's cheating.
No, it's not. It's lack of commitment. Like the lack of commitment to the relationship, meaning they don't want to do the work. They don't want to put in the work that comes in the marriage. The number one statement is, we've grown apart. Now, does that sound like that has anything to do with duty? Or does that sound like that's on the basis of her emotions, her expectations, her perceptions of the relationship? How the marriage makes her feel? What do you think that stems from? Having unrealistic expectations going into the marriage to begin with. It's emotion.